Hey everybody, it's me, Super Paul Games. Welcome back to Eurasia. We're looking at Carpathia here. Let's go into the country view. You can see France is strong here. The Lords of the Sky, they're kind of getting weaker. Why don't we look at the religious view? You see Tengrianism, this kind of bluish color, spreading in southern France. Well, what is modern-day southern France? And I don't know really where we are right now. Well, we finished some really good wars. Emperor Hermes II, the Sword of Urlach Khan, is 68 years old. He's outlived most of his ancestors, not all. And he has had an amazing reign. I don't know how many more years it'll continue for, but look how he's carved this land out of the Byzantine Empire. We've carved these chunks out of, not now, other king, chunks out of the Holy Roman Empire. So the King of Khiva over here is like, I want... No. He wants to have some relative of his marry our granddaughter. No! We're not having incest, bro. That is the one downside, maybe, of the fact that we put so many Dicktopolous people in charge of everywhere, is there's a lot of incest, I think, that's going on now. Not so much in the Emperor's palace, we're raiding here, but amongst family. Hell, even his son Radigan married a family member. I said no to the incest! You cannot marry my granddaughter. Plus, my granddaughter's a whore, apparently. He just wants to get in closer to the family throne, I believe. See, our son Hector... Oh, quit coming back. Hector didn't marry a family member. Luther didn't marry a family member. Though I think we actually hooked up Radigan with one. Chief German did marry a family member. Family reunions must be awkward. Poor Vigo never lived long enough for that. And Radigan the genius has... His eldest son is a genius too! What about his youngest son? Hermes II? Oh, he's a... Holy crap! Hermes II. His name should be Hermes III, because this is Hermes II. He's got some awesome stats for a 3-year-old. Might be better than his dad. He's like, well, what about a bastard in our family? No! I'm not approving of incest in the family. Sorry, bro. But not sorry. We have our retinue right here. How is our retinue doing? It is mostly full up. We gotta get a few more archers, a few more cavalry, and a few more cavalry. No! How many times do I have to say no to you, bro? He is a despised aristocrat. Khiva is... We gotta go past Georgia. The kingdom this guy controls is right over here. And he is... Man. He is... I don't know, he really wants that incest. He is proud, greedy, diligent, cruel, lustful, apparently for family members, gregarious, he's a gardener, scarred, and a fortune builder. I wonder if a bear attacked him too. What about your son? Wait, was that who he was trying to get married off? I don't remember. There's some internal quarreling going on in the kingdom. Not really a big deal. Let's take a look over here at France. France having taken most of the UK, most of Wales, Ireland, part of Ireland. Once upon a time, England existed. Italy's still huge because they own almost all of Spain. In most of what is modern-day Italy. Look at this guy, 23,000 troops, and he is busy attacking King Berenger the Just in the Italian-French anti-papal war. Oh, Italy and France are fighting over the Pope. Interesting. The Byzantine Empire is in the middle of a civil war. You can see by the darker areas here they're in revolt. I believe it's to lower crown authority. Yep. Victory! We see some place that we're... looting. This guy hates us. Alexandra, our granddaughter, is now of legal age. Can we find you a husband? Well, we can, but they're all related to you. Well, how about this guy? He's not. There you go. It's hard to find anybody important to marry into the family because, well, maybe we could now that the Tengri, or the Sky Lords, Lords of the Sky own this area. But prior to that, like, almost all the good Tengri power was from our place. To the glorious Emperor Hermes II, blessings be upon you and your house. I've decided to accept your suggestion that Alexandra and Tambert... Who the hell are you, kid? Oh, you live up there in Pojanama. Cool. It's a moose worshipper. Not as good as a goose worshipper. He's got a lisp. He's kind. He was kind. He's terrible at state intrigue, so he must be a really nice kid. Why don't we take a look at the prisons? Oh, man. A lot of plots to kill whoever that lady is. We're not involved with that. Oh, we can ransom some kid. Now we'll take an extra 10 gold. And we'll ransom this lady for another 10 gold. We're gonna keep Slava in prison. This bastard who tried to fuck our wife back in the day. This guy hates us. Wait, aren't you one of my... Oh, wait, no. No, okay, this guy's from up here. No wonder he hates us. We've raided up there so many times. He's like, to the narrow-minded Hermes II. Tales of your misdeeds are told from Ireland to Cathay. I accept your ransom for my boy. Yeah, we probably stole him. We probably ran up there when we were raiding and saw some kid and we're like, grab him, throw him in a sack. We can ransom him later. To the magnificent Emperor Hermes. This guy knows how to treat us. Probably because he's small and he knows we could kick his ass. What is the duchy of this? Tiver? I would love to get more of those, but we're way over the vassal limit. Eventually I want to switch to an imperial administration. If we look at, where's the governments? Is this it? We are a feudal government. Most of the world is, well, it's Iqta here in the Muslim world, but most of the rest of the world is feudal. A few tribal areas left. But we want to become a true imperial government. We are an empire, but we want to be an imperial government because there are big bonuses to that. We can have a lot more vassals, and we can get rid of Duke-level titles, high chiefdoms, without a penalty. I mean, they might still revolt, but it won't make everyone in the empire mad. Like, currently, if we get rid of high chief, everyone in the empire shits bricks. While we're at it, why don't we improve, them's the words I'm looking for, some of our territories. Victory! As your men return from looting the holding, one of them hands you an axe with a strange purple sheen and a plus etched into the handle, followed by the number 2. Was that Jesus' second axe? After weighing it in carefully in your hands, you toss aside your old gray axe in favor of the new weapon. I feel stronger. We gain 2 martial? I didn't know that could happen when you raided. Oh, we got some magic kick-ass axe. Remember once upon a time when he tried to learn a sword and they're like, you can't handle a sword? He's like, I don't need a sword. I'm an axe master. Just axe me about that. Dorksylvania, can we give you an upgrade? Why don't we give you a training ground that'll help us improve the retinue in the long run? I believe we're building a castle town. Oh wait, no, we finished that here in Constantinople. We'll build a... I'm trying to think. Your Emperor Schwab has converted to the Tengri faith. I don't. I want to be careful because I want to make sure our son, whoever inherits the throne, inherits it with a lot of money, so that hopefully we can avoid a bunch of revolutions like we normally have when we transfer the empire from one person to another. Because remember, the people in our empire do not respect us. They fear us, but they don't respect us. Because remember, they fuck our wives whenever they get a chance. They revolt whenever they can. King German of Khiva has usurped the title County of Karakan from High Chief Dominic the Sword of Tungok. Sorry if the mic got odd there for a moment. Every once in a while, my mic is like, yeah, I don't want to work too hard today. I'm done. Yeah, what the hell? We'll put in a training ground, army morale goes up, levy reinforcement rate goes up, and retinue size goes up. And then we probably won't spend any more money for a little bit. And you can see we have more options retinue size-wise, but we're going to wait to pay for that until we get just a little more money saved up. How is our rating going now that I think about it? Where's Nasani? Alright, so we burned the temple there. We're working on the barony next. Why don't we send our retinue back up to these fertile raiding grounds? Maybe we'll get some more sweet stuff like when we got that kick-ass. Kick-ass axe, that was silly. I didn't mean to say it that way, but I loved it. Things are going pretty good, though. I cannot believe Hermes. I mean, look how quiet things are. You know things are good when things are quiet in the Empire. He's like, honey, I wrote you a song. Oh, wait, all his wives are dead. Oh, you're dead. I can't put my bone in your skeleton. Not sexually satisfying. His youngest son, Radigan, is getting pretty old. March those guys north to war. Well, not really to war. We just want to raid. My zeal and religious beliefs have led me to become more respected and give me more prestige. He is zealous. He knows all about Tangri, and apparently people have given him even more prestige. Because they're like, he truly does know the ways of Tangri. That is why our empire has been blessed so. That or because he's got a magic axe now. Apparently we have a weak claim on... Oh, that's something in our territory. I don't even give a crap about that. How strong is the Holy Roman Empire? Oh, they're up to 20,000. It's amazing how quickly them and the Byzantines still find ways to replenish their armies. While we're at it, let's take a look at our rival. Slavic, 35 in jail. How you like jail, bro? I want to execute you, but we really can't. Oh, we can throw him in the oubliette, though. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And the oubliette's like the worst, darkest dungeon where he'll be forgotten. He's got to eat rat feces. And we'll put it on a silver plate. That'll be hilarious. It's like, this is a great joke. He picks up the silver... You know the silver plates like butlers have, where they have the silver dome that comes on top of it? We'll bring it to him in his dark, dank cell. He'll open it and be like, ew, it's rat poop. You're going to eat it all up, aren't you? I'm very hungry. Yep, that's what happens. You don't want to be a rival of the Emperor. That doesn't work out well. I guess while we're at it, why don't we split these armies in two? I'm going to set them both to loot. One will go to Zemagem. The other one will go to Chrism and Zemgel. Now, all the people who have been commenting for a long time that we should spend some money to rebuild and strengthen the Empire, it is happening now. We are in the middle of a big, I don't know, what would you call it? Expansion program, building militia training grounds. We've been building a lot of castle towns, building training grounds. Once we get over 1,000, we're going to build some more retinue units, too. By that, I mean 1,000 boners. Steward High Chief Iokim Powder probably did not think I'd notice a few coins were missing. We're going to question him. You've been a very good steward, but you're stealing from me? I found more evidence that Steward High Chief Iokim had stolen money and confronted him. He confessed and begged me to be just when punishing him. Well, we could put him in prison... Or tell him to pay back his money, and he's not going to like us as much. You will pay us back. He's like, oh man, I don't want to pay you. He still loves us despite that. That's excellent. We can use that money to expand the retinue. I would like some... Oh, I don't think we have enough points for that. I wanted more heavy infantry. Why don't we get some more pikemen? And that'll be it. I will tell these pikemen, why don't you go join... Yeah, go join one of the raiders. It's great fun raiding. Oh, and we're almost done raiding here. Hell yeah. More money. I wonder if he's like Scrooge McDuck and he goes and swims in his money. That would be really shitty with gold coins, though. That would be very unpleasant. And then you'd probably get up and find... coins in places you don't want to find them. There are coins all up in my butt. Emperor Hermes, the Sword of Erlik Khan. He's done very well, though. I hope this episode isn't too slow. I am enjoying it, because it's nice to have an episode, from my point of view, that's a little slow. It's probably a little less fun to watch. We can see Italy's in the middle of a revolution. Oh wait, no, that's not a revolution. That's because they're fighting France. I think France is fighting Aquitaine too. Because Aquitaine, the little bit that is left, right here and here, France is trying to take. My liege, I managed to sow distrust between Baron Theodolus and Count Liege Pamphilus. Alright. I think that's my grandson, the Chancellor. And I don't know where I sent him to do that. Oh, he's right here. In the middle of Byzantine territory. Hopefully the Byzantine Empire doesn't find him and kill him. I wonder if we could try and get the Emperor of the Byzantine Empire assassinated. What kind of percentage chance would we have? Possible plot power 43 or 40, that is not enough. Because I don't want to spend money on it. We've already fucked their empire up pretty hard. Oh, to save the song. When is your birthday? November 8th. This should be the grand year of celebrating in the Carpathian Empire. Hermes is 70 years old. This should be like a great year of jubilee where everybody is celebrating. And like there are festivals everywhere. For the Emperor's 70th birthday. A son was born to Prince Radigan of Carpathia and Deslava the whore, named Borgoris. Damn it! Why were you born? The reason I say that is the one who would have been next in line, the genius, Hermes II, is now no longer in line to get the throne. It's this dweeb, dumbass McGee. Let us appoint another commander. We can press the weak claim on where that? Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. We don't need to fight a war way out there. Honestly, we don't need to fight any wars right now. This peace is the perfect time. We have finished raiding there. This peace is the perfect time for us to strengthen our power base in a way that we have not been able to do all game. Let's go to Dork, Sylvania. They're building a training ground. Why don't we build... I am not sure what to build here. I want to build something cheaper. We'll build a militia training ground here. That'll get us some more troops for our personal levies. Not our retinue, but these personal guys. We can arrest somebody. Fat Face McGee. I don't care about that. Who is this? My vassal, the king of Magyar, wants his son, I think. Is it his son? No. He wants some dweeb to marry my granddaughter. Sure, I guess. Whatever. Oh, sweet! That should make him like us more, right? No? Whatever. He's gonna die soon. You look horrible. You're 59. Look at Emperor Hermes. He's 70 and he looks pretty badass yet. Hell yeah. You know what the other thing I've noticed? Is other than the couple, I think one actually, revolt during the war we had, we've not had a lot of revolts. Even the peasants have learned to fear the Emperor. We're just gonna unite those armies. Radigan, you will soon inherit the throne. You be a good emperor. And buy some damn clothes. Like, Dad, get off my ass. And get a wife who's not a whore. I love her, though. Everyone loves her. That's the problem. Oh, gotta go back to work. Alright, we need a new spy master. We'll point this guy just because he has 24 spy ability. Hell yeah. Build a spy network. Protect my booty. Everybody loves the Emperor. If we look at vassals, this is the guy who hates them most, this mayor, for some reason. 6. Everybody else, man, look at these guys. 100, 100. He is super damn popular. Remember when we were ransoming people back up here? We came back up to raid them again. I feel bad for those guys. Not bad enough to stop, though. Ooh, we can ransom another one of them. My prisoner, Chiefess, needs to shut up, because I'm going to ransom her. She was like, I want to get out of prison. I was like, you ain't get out of prison, girl. Not unless you pay. Well, everybody, that's the end of this episode. I'll see y'all next time. It was a little slower this episode, but I guarantee things are going to heat up before too long. Bernie's getting near the end of his reign. Not Bernie, sorry, Hermes. Bernie was his dad. And this is nice to be able to just kind of rebuild the empire. To hopefully make the transition easier. It would be nice to have one transition where it's not revolts everywhere. Thanks for hanging out, everybody.